Hola gente, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estamos? Bienvenidos a un directo más. Bienvenidos a un directo más aquí en Verfo TV. Vamos a seguirle dando cañita a nuestra serie de GreedFall. Justo donde nos quedamos el día de ayer. Venga, que para luego es tarde. Con un buen cafecito al lado. Y obviamente la compañía de las personas que se vayan juntando. Gente, muchísimas gracias a todos los que le han dado seguir a este humilde canal. A todos los que se vayan sumando también, a todos los que comparten en grupos, en redes y a todas las personitas que ven los videos que quedan aquí colgados en el canal después de que termine el directo. Muchas gracias a cada uno de ustedes. Vamos a ver qué tenemos. La gran salida. Ya se nos acabaron las misiones secundarias, gente. No tenemos equipación, mejores atuendos ni mejores armas, entonces pues nos vamos a tener que ir con lo que tenemos. Eso sí, que tenemos aquí: trampas de éstasis, trampa de veneno, trampa de daño mágico, trampa de daño elemental, poción neblina, aumenta el sigilo durante un largo periodo de tiempo, poción de furia, bueno, esta me imagino ya sabemos lo que hace seguramente. Poción de equilibrio, pues, está seguramente la agilidad, aumenta el equilibrio durante un largo periodo de tiempo para que no te derriben. Poción de resistencia, una poción que aumenta la resistencia mágica y elemental. Ok. Opciones. Elige una de las 10 ranuras del arma o armadura, selecciona el equipo. Ok, se puede asignar. Bueno, eso del equipo ya lo sabemos. Contiene todos los objetos consumibles. L1, pociones, bla, 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 bla. Ingredientes se utiliza, sí, para crear, sí, también. Pero, hombre, ¿cómo equipo las trampas? Eso es lo que quiero yo saber. Llave de celdas de Puerto de Serene. Pluma magnífica. Bueno, estamos medio fritos, gente. ¿Cómo se colocan, cómo equipas las trampas en tus menús? No tengo ni la más remota idea. A ver, hombre, daño elemental tengo 8. Me voy a arriesgar. Voy a apretar algún botón. Tipo, cantidad, nombre, cerrar, no. Cambiar. Eh, Soltar. ¿Y yo por qué soltaría mi trampa? Vámonos, gente. Prepara una bebida. Vamos para acá. Si de paso nos encontramos alguna cajita. Gracias. A ver. Poción de sueño. Eh, es que sigo estando frito, gente, porque no tengo ni artesanía nivel 1, ni tampoco tengo ciencia nivel 1 para hacer nada. Entonces, estoy en la calle de la amargura. Necesitaría tener que subir obligatoriamente a nivel 4 para poder acceder a un punto de habilidad y esas cosas. Entonces, cosa que ahorita todavía no tengo. Esto del almacén, deshazte de los guardias del almacén. ¿Y por qué tengo que deshacerme de los guardias del almacén a fuerza si ya resolví esa misión? Bueno, me imagino que si me deshago de ellos en combate, algo me darán, ¿no? Uf. Hombre, pero aquí está lleno. Borraja. Ay, güey. ¡Achú! Salud. Gracias. ¡Achú! Ay, espero que se hayan acordado bien de mí. Haya sido un buen recuerdo. Yo que pensaba que solamente eran dos. Y pues no, son 5. Se va a armar la gorda si me meto ahí a los golpes. No creo que valga la pena, gente, irse a arriesgar ahí y perder tiempo con los guardias y todo eso. No sé, no me da buen espíritu.
Madam, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring your departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
El dichoso grumete.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Nort?
Sir de Corsillion is a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
A ver, amiguito. ¿Tú sabes algo?
I don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
Perdón, gente, si escuchan estática o algo, no es su audio ni es mi micrófono, soy yo sonándome, es que... se me vinieron los mocasines. No es COVID, claro, no es COVID.
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child, due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back and bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time
Bueno, no doy una, gente, ahora hasta se me va chueco el café por la garganta, maldita sea. Necesito tomar un curso para tomar líquidos.
From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son in an agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
¿Cómo fregado nos va a resultar útil eso? A ver. Ya veremos. No sé por qué me marcó la misión esa de hacer la poción. Quítate.
May the disease never afflict you, Your Excellency.
Me gustaría que preparara varias comidas y las llevara a los almacenes que tenemos en el canal. Mi marido tendrá que trabajar unos días con su ayudante y sus hombres. Así que asegúrese que haya suficiente comida para todos y sea discreta. No queremos que otras familias se enteren de lo que está pasando.
This document mentions another property, a warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiries yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
With respect, my lady.
¿Cómo es posible que esta casa no tenga ni un bañito? Por eso las enfermedades, ¿eh? Vale. Almacén de la familia Fontaine. Todo derecho. Topar con pared a la izquierda. Vale. Topar con pared a izquierda. Para acá. Vamos, amigo, coopera.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Ok, pues aquí no hay nadie. Pero si nos podemos llevar algunas cositas. De verdad no puedo agarrar nada.
Lady de Sade, what are you doing here?
I have come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Lords took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine?
Se viene el carisma, gente. El mocos carisma. El mocos carisma. Caray, cómo se me vinieron los mocos esta mañana, carajo.
You've taken your son against his will and have locked him up like merchandise in a warehouse. Is that what you call being a good father?
As if you would know what it is like to be a
Ah!
parent. You are far too young
Fracasé.
to understand the way we feel.
75% de carisma y fracasé. Okay.
I looked into
Se
the
vienen
contract
los
that
golpes,
binds
gente.
you to the Naughts. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is...
Maldito carisma.
It is so. But that sort of contract is ignoble. I never would have signed it if I had known.
You should have thought of that before. Breaking the contract could have regrettable consequences for the congregation.
The prince will know how to negotiate with the Naughts. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Her sadness would be all the more terrible if she learned of your role in this story. Don't you think?
You wouldn't dare tell her. I beg you.
You were not leaving me with a choice.
Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Sí, no sé ni para dónde voy, gente. Ok, ahí me imagino que está el dude que vine a buscar, entonces a ver, primero acá. Que si me encuentro aquí cositas y las puedo agarrar, pues qué mejor. Destruir.
It's not possible just now.
Esto es si no les consigues arrebatar la llave. Ah, esa cerradura otra vez, maldita sea.
Locked.
A ver, mi estimado, ¿qué tienes tú por acá? No tienes nada, eres pobre igual que yo.
Who are you?
My name is Desarrollador. I'm legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes, even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to your ship. I will see you there.
Vamos, sube de nivel, por favor. A ver, vámonos por acá. Si es necesario, nos peleamos con quienes estén aquí fuera. ¿Qué tal, amiguitos? ¿Qué hay de nuevo? Guapetones. Lo de preparar la bebida con somníferos, eso duro y dale, eso no. Ya, vámonos. Todavía no tengo nivel, no tengo nivel para preparar absolutamente nada en la mesa de crafteo. Eso sí, voy a vender.
Have you seen anything to your might I help you with?
Oh, bueno, ya estuvo, ¿no? ¿Cuántas veces me he sonado en este directo? Como 4, ¿eh? Me he peleado menos en este directo con NPCs de lo que me he sonado. Ya. Martillo con pinchos, daño físico, calidad, pero dime, ¿es a 2 manos? No, es a 1 mano. Jugón viejo, lo podría vender. Bien, vendimos cositas, vámonos. Mi estimado capitán.
Madam, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him
Tranquilo,
back in time to
tranquilo, ahorita me encargo de mi primo.
Is everything ready?
My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship.
You do?
All we can do, I do thank you. I didn't your actions bring you on.
Reputación 3. Con los nautas. Perfecto. Nivel 4.
Be back soon, Captain.
Armas de fuego desequilibra más. Perfecto. Armas blancas de una mano inflige más daño. Me agrada. Permite colocar mezclas alquímicas en el suelo que explotan cuando se acerca un enemigo e inflige daño a todos los enemigos al alcance. Olala. Trampas rápidas. Oh, trampas rápidas. Al instante. Permite colocar en el suelo al instante mientras esquivas. Esto es muy bueno, gente. Aumenta el poder de todas las armas de fuego y mezclas alquímicas. Uf. Esto para las trampas. Aumenta el poder de todos los hechizos. No. Fuerza. Nos vamos a ir por estas dos ramas, gente, ¿vale? Talentos, pues... No lo puedo creer, pero tengo que seguir subiendo carisma porque al parecer 75% no es suficiente para tener éxito. Y ahora sí, vamos a hacer la misión del primo, que es la misión principal precisamente. Quiero ver algo, gente. Quiero ver cómo poner trampas mientras esquivo. Y para eso hay que pelear. Pues vamos a pelearnos un poquito aquí.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're your replacements. You're dismissed.
Finally! The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Pensé que me iba a pelear con ellos. A ver, pues vamos a ver si arriba hay algo que agarrar que no haya yo agarrado la primera vez. Qué mal chiste. Sí, miren. Ah, no, necesito... Hombre, ¿cuántos baúles aquí de... hay cerrados, en esta parte del juego? Creo que hubiera rentado más en lugar de carisma poner abrir cerraduras. Carajo. Creo que me habría rentado más, pero bueno. ¿Y ustedes qué? Amiguitos.
Captain, milady, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it all.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
Habla con el contramaestre. ¿Y dónde está el contramaestre? ¡Ja! ¿Qué pasó ahí, gente? No, Habla con el contramaestre del cuartel de la Guardia de la Moneda. A ver. ¿Y por qué no me lo marca? Cuartel de la Guardia de la Moneda. Pues me imagino que tenemos que venir aquí. Vale, vamos a hablar con ese dude.
So you're back. Right then. What about our business?
We can guarantee that your merchandise will leave with us.
Thank you, Your Excellency. And bravo, Kurt. The commander will be most pleased.
Más te
The
vale.
cargo shall make the voyage. But who will be at its reception once it's arrived?
That shall be your next mission. Once you reach New Serene, go and find the quartermaster. He will give you new instructions. Until then, I wish you a safe and pleasant voyage, Your Excellency. Kurt, good luck.
Ah, no te hagas. Tú pensaste que no íbamos a hacer la misión. Cabeza de popó. Ay, es que gente, soy un cabeza de almeja. Nueva Serene es la isla a la que vamos a ir. Entonces por eso es que aquí no me marca el punto de misión. Carajo. Ok, por aquí vi una cajita. Gracias. ¿Qué nos queda? Finalmente, gente. Pues nada, ir a por el primo. A por el primo, entonces. Vámonos. Oh, cajita. Nada por aquí, nada. Oh, cajita. Fíjense cómo te da opciones el juego,
It's not possible just now.
Destruir con una trampa. Hombre.
It's not possible just now.
Nivel 1 de ciencia y trampa de daño elemental. Carajo. Fuerza, constitución, voluntad, ciencia es acá abajo, ¿no? Poder elemental, agilidad, precisión. Talentos, ciencia está arriba. Ah, carajo, gente. No doy una. Bueno, pero es que estos talentos empiezan a desbloquear desde el nivel 5, gente. O sea, estoy...
It's blocked.
Pues ni modo. Vamos a tener que entrar por la puerta grande y a patadas. Todos. Abajo. Cajita además, Gracias. El abrigo. Muévete, amigo. Vamos, coopera. Ahí hay una caja. Otra caja. Y si no mal me ubico, gente, aquí es por donde tendríamos que haber entrado si hubiéramos hecho explotar la pared. Claro. Por supuesto. Uf, nos forramos de dinerito. Por supuesto que queremos todo eso. Para arriba. Solo queda un sitio. Llave de la celda de Constantine. Perfecto. Más cositas, por favor, por favor, por favor. Sí.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress.
Constantine, it's me!
My fair cousin! Oh, my lucky star. Always there to pull me out of my fight.
Casi después de que casi me revienta la cara con la botella.
Father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
Equipo de los compañeros. Selecciona Constantine desde la pantalla de inventario. Y equipa a Constantine con su atuendo jubón y bordado viejo.
If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, fair cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled the books.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
Amiguitos, estos guantes se vienen para... Ya sabes quién, ¿verdad? Puntos insuficientes en Constitución. ¿Qué me dices? Está bien. Vale. Ya sé a quién se los voy a colocar entonces. Court. A ver si, espérenme. Las botas también. De verdad. No puedo por la Constitución. Ay, amiguito. Vale. Quédatelas, pues. Quédatelas. Te van a hacer falta. ¿Siguen descansando, señores? Vámonos, a todo vapor, gente. Nada por aquí, vámonos. Nada por acá. No, esa cajita ya la agarré, va. Vámonos. Ah, espérame. Claro, claro. El arma. Este baja un poquito más. Porque tiene mejoras. Tiene artesanía. Pero me la voy a colocar, ¿saben qué? En el brazo secundario. Sí, amigo, tú te quedas con esa y bueno, y el otro que se quede con lo que lleva. Ahora, aquí lo malo es que no sé cómo cómo alternar entre el arma secundaria y el arma primaria. No sé. Nos estamos yendo, gente. Vamos a guardar. Perdón por los ladridos, gente, si los escuchan. Recuerden lo que están diciendo mis perros, por favor. Están diciendo, por favor, sigan el canal, compártanlo. Ayuden a este humilde streamer.
Madam?
Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
I am so eager to discover Tir Freddy. My isle, my new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures. as big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Naughts even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Naughts are strange, but they're not idiots.
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, pista-stilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need routes! We must contain it! Help!
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
What?
Watch out! Take a step back, sir!
Mátalo, 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 mátalo. Gracias.
Kurt! Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
Ah, no lo mató. Ven, ven, ven. Eso, síguelas pisando, papá. Bien. Oh, Dios. No, 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 no. ¿Qué? Písala, 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 por favor, písala. Gracias. Me mató. A ver, ¿cómo estuvo eso? O sea, me había pegado anteriormente y no me había matado. Y tenía menos vida de la que tenía ahí. Ok. Se va aumentando su fuerza conforme le vas haciendo daño. Bien, bien, bien. Se me olvidó por completo disparar también el arma de fuego, gente.
Madam,
Constantine.
Enchanted as well.
Are you ready?
Omitir, omitir, omitir. Gracias.
Permission. No, my
I am so eager to discover Tear Freddy. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures. As big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nords even brought one back in one of their ships.
Omitir. ¿Eso qué? ¿Qué, no la vas a pisar o qué? Casen, buen día, amigo. ¿Cómo estás? Ven para acá. Písala, 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 písala. Eso, papá. Pon la trampa. Gracias. Carajo. Vamos. Otra trampita. Eso. No. Con la trampa. Oh, qué. Oh. No, amigo, no me han llamado, no me han dicho nada. No sé absolutamente nada de eso todavía. Estoy pues a la espera, prácticamente. ¡Oh, qué golpe! Vamos a pistolazos entonces. ¿Cómo no pisó la trampa? Ven para acá. Ven para acá, nene. No, no te avientes. Bueno, se aventó, pero pisó la trampa. Valió la pena. Worth it.
How do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you
Ya, ¿para qué llegas?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I have the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Sí, sí. Generalmente soy épico. Muchas gracias. ¿Y qué? ¿Y el loot? ¿Nada? La bestia no existía, está en mi imaginación, miren. Bueno, ¿y el capitán qué? El capitán se fue a tomar por culo, dijo, bueno, que se arreglen ellos, ¿no?
Gentlemen,
Ahí nos está esperando en el barco. Sí, señores, por favor, pasen como si nada, ¿no? Que se metió el primo.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Yo les digo, gente, el juego tiene sus detallitos, pero hombre, como por ejemplo eso de que el cuerpo de la bestia era intangible. Pero el juego está chulo, gente. Está bastante chulo. A mí me está gustando. Nueva Serene. Acuérdate de hablar con tus compañeros, ya que a veces tendrán cosas importantes que contarte y te darán misiones. Además podrás obtener puntos de talento de bonificación si tienes buenas relaciones con ellos. La misión activa de tu registro, bla bla bla. Puedes cambiar el objetivo desde los registros. Bueno, eso en todos los juegos. Si te pierdes, consulta el mapa. Puedes añadir un marcador personalizado para poder dirigirte a un lugar específico. Eso está bien. También de todos los juegos. Qué bueno que no se olvidaron de colocar eso. Oh, nivel 5. Sí, muchas gracias. Ya que me fui, ya no voy a poder abrir un montón de cofres. O sea, sí, por favor, sigan el canal y compártanlo, eso quiso decir. La niña la pinta y la Santa María. Mira.
Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my
Dale, Casen, muchas gracias por pasarte, amigo. Que vayan muy bien las clases. Futuro doctor, por favor. Ya queremos ese título.
Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry these doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Naughts. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
Ojalá que sí, amigo, no te preocupes si no puedes, hombre. Pero ojalá que sí te puedas pasar ahí al rato en el Dead by Daylight. En el Dead by Daylight. No, qué mala noticia, amigo. Bueno, no pasa nada, igual te agradezco que te pases ahorita. Y que vayan muy bien las clases, amigo.
Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you.
Sí, la tarea está brutal, seguramente, sí. Pero me da gusto que le des prioridad a eso, amigo. Sí, el estudio primero y vas a ver que después eso, los frutos que te va a dar.
Your Excellence, we must wait for our escort.
Van a ser muy muy buenos.
I've been scullied.
Estoy en dique
How
seco.
so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope that there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service for a while.
Vale, pues entonces tenemos el tanque, que es este cuate. Y tenemos al buen Vasco. Compañeros del equipo, puedes llevar... Ah, ok, entonces puedes llevar hasta 2 compañeros de equipo. Vale. Confirmar equipo y salir. Subimos de nivel. Aumenta la destrucción de armadura de la trampa de daño elemental. Pues hombre. Hombre, 50% más de daño a la armadura. Puf, ¿de qué me estás hablando? Sí, queremos eso. Atributo nada, pero en talento sí, ya tengo un puntito y lo voy a utilizar. Ay. Reduce considerablemente los precios de los mercaderes y mejora aún más la capacidad de combate de tus compañeros. Mejora considerablemente la probabilidad de éxito de algunas selecciones de diálogo. O sea, además mejora las capacidades de combate de mis compañeros, gente. Te permite fabricar pociones sencillas, te permite destruir los muros débiles con la ayuda de viales explosivos. Te permite... ah, pero... Ok. Full carisma, gente. Sí. Somos carismáticos. Ahora vamos a hablar con nuestros compañeros que tenemos aquí. Acuérdense lo que nos dijo los consejos del juego en la pantalla de carga, que a veces te dan misiones, entonces...
You seem to be mad at me for some reason. Do you still resent the fact that I called your ship a boat?
No, it has nothing to do with that. Nobility makes me uncomfortable. I'm sorry if I was rude.
Preguntarle si tu atractivo le ha hecho cambiar de opinión. A ver.
Did my charm make you change your mind?
And I was starting to believe that you were different. Did you want anything else?
How did you become a Nord?
As you may have guessed, I am sea-given. I was given to the Nords when I was a little child, for a reason I ignore. I think I was originally from the congregation, but I have no memory of my family. I took my first steps on the deck of a ship. That's all I can remember. Did you want anything else?
I must leave you.
Greenblood, do you need something?
Ah, perfecto, a veces no nos tiene nada que decir. Bien. Acuérdense que tenemos que ir con el opuesto o con el similar, bueno, con el del mismo cargo del jefe de court aquí, porque es el que va a recibir las armas. Entonces, hasta acá derecho. Pero primero, cositas. No nos queremos dejar nada, ¿no, gente? Por ahí no podemos subir. Cositas acá. A ver este cuate que está acá que... ¿Qué? ¿Tú no me dices nada? Bien en vano. Vale. Gente, qué bien se ve el juego. Me gusta cómo se ve. Me gusta cómo lo hicieron. Obviamente faltan cositas. No hay mecánica de nado. De repente chocas con algunas cosas. Ese tipo de cosas que dices, híjole. No sé. Pero en general me está gustando mucho el juego. Creo que no debí de haber saltado por ahí. Sí vieron a los guardias, ¿no? ¡Míralos! Híjole, ahí hay una cajita, ¿eh? A ver, gente, espérenme tantito, por favor. Vale. Pues a ver. De buenas a primeras, al parecer no reaccionaron mal a que yo estuviera aquí. Claro que si me atrevo a robar algo... Pues sí, robé. Epa, amigo. Que me estás viendo desde ahí y no me dices nada. No me gusta que un almacén esté tan vacío, gente. Ya dices, almacén de un puerto,
I need a bit of practice.
Ah, ok, por aquí puedes saltar. Pero me imagino que necesitas algunos puntos de habilidad en cierta, no sé, en constitución o algo así para poder hacerlo. Ok. Yo no los necesito. Yo puedo pasar por donde se me venga en gana. Claro que lo raro es que llegas al punto y no hay nada. Ok. No hay nada, gente, no hay nada para lootear. ¿Y ahora? No, pues GG. GG por hacer un espacio completamente vacío. No sé si no me vieron o no sé si yo podía tomar esas cosas, pero bueno. Vámonos.
My regards, Your Excellency.
Hello, madam. Beautiful sea, is it not? Perfect day to sail.
Distrito del Cobre. Residencia de Sardet. O sea, es de mi residencia, ¿no? Ah, no puedo saltar. No puedo saltar eso. Qué ridículo es. Quítense, amigos. Ok, pues al parecer esta parte del juego requiere mucho la habilidad de saltar. Anotado.
Excellency, welcome back to my modest shop. It is an immense honor for me to be of service to such noble clientele. What might I do for you?
How has trade been here? You seem a little off the beaten track.
It is true that we are far from the continent, but we trade a great deal with the other cities on the island. And believe me, to keep our stocks replenished, we take advantage of every ship, no matter its origin. It did take us a while to get things set up properly. We had to convince the Nords not to take advantage of the situation, which was no easy task, and to persuade our associates from other nations that they would also benefit from the trade. But in the end, we are all making profit. For the greatest satisfaction of our clientele.
Sombreritos. Hombre, tengo 108 de peso, gente. Me tengo que deshacer de peso. Le vendo esto, le vendo esto. Lo bueno es que las pociones y eso no pesa. Lo único que tiene peso es este... Ah, no. Sí pesan. ¿Cómo no? 0.1. Vale. Ok, los ingredientes es lo que no pesa. Eso es bastante bueno. Anillo grabado de plata. No me quiero deshacer de lo verde, gente, porque no sé si me vaya a servir para craftear después. Pensé que era un mercader o algo así. Dije, bueno, pues, hablo con ella, algo me dará, ¿no? ¿Qué robar? Nada más, ¿qué robar? Ah, requiere nivel 2 de cerradura. ¿Saben cuándo lo voy a poder tomar? Esta ni siquiera me deja hablar con ella, vale. Ya que estamos, gente, vamos a hablar aquí en la misión principal, ¿no? Yo creo que es lo mejor. Ya después agarramos rumbo, salimos de aquí, podemos pasar aquí, podemos pasar acá, acá, acá. Vale. Cositas. Oh. A ver, ¿qué está pasando?
Attention, soldier. Let me pass. I must see the chief of your village.
Whatever could be so funny.
¿Qué tal, Matías?
Now, who would you be to seek an audience with the governor?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid. My mother is Amal, the chief of our clan. I am here as an emissary of my people, and I must see your chief, your governor.
And so you're a princess, then?
A what?
Let her pass. Your Majesty, I shall present you to the governor. Come.
Recién despiertas.
Confusing, but thank you for your help.
Amigo, pues qué lujo. Ah, tengo que dejar ir a un compañero. Carajo. A ver, ¿quién dejó ir? Este cuate es más o menos igual que yo. Tiene agilidad, precisión y creo que me conviene más tener un tanque en el equipo. Pero es que me despierta más, me gusta más la característica de este personaje de Vasco que el de Cort. Maldita sea. Maldita sea mi suerte. ¿Saben qué? Vámonos con Cort. Te voy a dejar ir, amigo. Digo, vámonos con Vasco. Te voy a dejar ir, Cort. Lo siento, amigo. F por Cort. Pero GG's por Siora, que se une al equipo momentáneamente. ¿Qué hay aquí? ¿Qué hay?
Minister.
Your Excellency, it is always an honor. How may I serve you?
What exactly is your role here?
I am tasked with
Me
advising
encargo de
Governor
aconsejar al gobernador
Constantine
Constantine
about
sobre
business
asuntos comerciales.
matters, and I make sure that all business contracts are established properly and are favorable to us. I am responsible for setting taxes on goods based on their value, among other things. It is an exciting job that requires the utmost care. Would you like anything else?
That'll be all.
Goodbye.
Vámonos. ¡Oh! Imagínense estar sentado hasta acá. Que nada más hay un salero y lo tenga el güey de este lado. ¿Me pasas la sal? Llave de las sirvientes del gobernador. Tenemos la llave de las sirvientas. Somos todopoderosos. Quítate. ¿Qué hay por aquí? Hombre, más escaleras.
It's blocked.
Mueran.
It's blocked.
Bueno, y está bloqueada ahí. Yo tengo unas llaves, no sirven para eso. Lleva al carajo. Bueno, es parte de los juegos de RPG, gente. De repente topar con pared y no poder avanzar, estar inspeccionando, recorriendo lugares. Es lo lindo de estos juegos. Ahora vamos acá abajo. Anda tú. Bueno. Bueno. Y de verdad no hay nada. En todas estas cajas yo no puedo agarrar absolutamente nada. Así ya decía yo. Por favor. Aunque sea, dame una miserable caja. Y dije, oye, me estás haciendo recorrer mapa, me estás haciendo subir, bajar escaleras. Y no hay nada. Hombre. Me siento timado, gente. Una miserable caja en toda esta bodega. A un lado, amigo. Ahí no sirve nada, no hay ninguna llave, nada para abrir esa puerta, vamos. Que conste que yo tengo las llaves de las sirvientas, ¿eh? Que conste.
There you are, fair cousin. What is this? Who is this amazing person in your company?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid, daughter of Meb. My mother is the Mal, the chief of our clan.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, Siora. This is incredible. You look so much alike you could be related. If you would allow me, Princess, I would like to confer a mission to my cousin. You need to visit the governors of the bridge and Telemen to give them my formal regards, that sort of thing, but also to discover what they've managed to learn. They've been here much longer than we have. Perhaps they've made some inroads to finding a cure for the Malachor.
Forgive me, Mal, but I have a request for you. My people needs your help.
I thought we might discuss matters together at leisure, but please, speak your piece.
The Alliance, the Bridge Alliance and my people are at war. My mother has sent me to you in search of allies.
Me cae bien, y además es mi gemela.
Our clan will suffer great horrors. We have already lost so many souls.
Además me gusta su acento ruso.
This seems a sensible request. You know, though, we cannot go to war with our neighbors.
Perhaps there is a way to negotiate a ceasefire. The time to see things more clearly.
Excellent idea. I would be completely lost without you. Go and parley with the Queen, fair cousin. Try and put an end to confrontations for the time being.
I will come with you. It will take more than one person to convince my mother to lay down our weapons.
Perfect. Take Kurt along with you and anyone you feel useful. I've been told that the roads are not safe. Safe travels, fair cousin. And watch out for yourself. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
Va bene. ¿Qué tienes aquí? Cerrado. Esta sí está abierta. Hombre, bueno. Esto tiene más cuartos que un reloj. ¡Ja! ¿Sí lo pillaron? Sí. ¿Que no puedo tener un poco de intimidad? ¿Ustedes dos me siguen a todos lados? A ver, entré al baño. Sí, me faltó esa puerta. ¡Oh! ¿Qué tenemos? Llave del despacho de Constantine. Perfecto.
Locked.
¡Oh! Es esta puerta. Muy bien. Es un atajo. ¿Qué tal, amigo? ¿Cómo está? Chócala. Mira, chócala. Muy bien. Aunque te veo un poco tieso. Pues aquí no hay nada. Vamos. Ah, caray. ¿Sí es aquí? Ah, sí es aquí.
Locked.
¿Qué tenemos? Aquí tiene que haber algo, gente. Ya nos hicieron dar la vuelta. No hay nada. De veras que no hay nada. Pero ¿cómo se atreven? Me hacen robar una llave para que no haya nada donde voy a entrar. Fuímonos. Ya tenemos una misión, la continuación de la misión principal se podría decir. Desarte, tienes un momento.
Thank you for coming. I know that you're very busy, but I need your help.
I'm listening, sir.
This island is vast, and we only know a tiny part of it. As you know, your uncle has asked me to draw maps to facilitate the merchant's travels. Alas, I'm slightly too old to be roaming the paths, setting up camps here and there. So I'd appreciate it if, as you travel, you mark the places you deem to be safe on your map.
Very well. I will take care of it, Professor.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you. One more thing.
Una
Do you
cosa
remember
más.
that gigantic creature that you defeated in Serene? Bringing a specimen to the city was obviously not a good idea. An accident was inevitable. But according to my sources, there are others of them on this island, and your uncle wishes to know more about them. I know that a scholar of the Alliance, Professor Serafedin, has also taken an interest in these creatures. I tried to contact him, but apparently he disappeared during an expedition to study them. Naturally, I cannot ask you to rummage through the entire island looking for him, but if you can find any trace of him, his studies on these giant creatures could be immensely useful.
Very well. If I find anything out, I'll let you know.
The road to knowledge is long and difficult, but this is the price of wisdom, Desade.
Sí, ya, no es necesario que uses palabras elegantiosas. Te voy a dar mi ayuda ya, tranquilo. Aquí había entrado, soy un cabeza de huevo. Ah, tenemos 2 misiones principales. Oh, ok. Vamos a entregar la mercancía, gente. Oh, cajita. Y por acá también hay cajitas. Dime que sí. Allá hay una. Allá hay 2. Gracias. Ahí esta la tengo que forzar. No puedo. Qué tristeza. Qué tristezas, gentes. No puedo forzar un simple baúl. Creo que me queda un poco mejor venir por la derecha, agarrar este camino, descubrir qué hay aquí y luego venir acá y entregar la misión. Entonces, vamos por acá. A ver, amigo, ¿qué problema tienes?
Why are you dressed like this?
Hello. I'm not one of your people. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
A legate? Is that someone important?
Indeed. I'm in charge of diplomatic relationships with other nations.
So you'll be able to help me. My chief sent me to trade some items with your village, but there are these Bod Irony who do not want me to set up shop here.
These what?
Bod Irony. The Ironbacks. The warriors who protect this village. Every time I come, they take my items without giving me anything in exchange. Please, I don't understand how things work here.
Very well. Stay here, I'll try to clear this up.
Allah Redaron Olmenawi. May the earth always be sturdy under your footsteps.
Tenemos una misioncilla. Pero primero lo primero. Esta caja. Segundo lo segundo. Esta otra caja. Y luego esta otra.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
Hablar del mercader insular, hablar de la mercancía enviada a Sirin. Del mercader insular, este es el que nos acabamos de encontrar, gente. Hombre.
We've come to find you regarding the merchandise that Kurt was taking care of.
Ah, the commander's cargo, yes. I was told that had come in. And so he's got you working on this. Lucky Kurt. It helps to have friends in high places.
Is everything in order?
Alas, no. Our merchandise has been unloaded into one of those dock storehouses. They're well guarded. A little less at night, but in spite of that, we weren't able to get them back.
Since these crates are registered in the ship's manifest, make an official request.
The modification of the manifest might have fooled a quartermaster, but it won't fool the Port Authority. We'd have too many details to explain to them, and our commander would not like that.
What? Is he waiting for us to bring them to him then?
No, of course not. But Kurt needs to find the right storehouse, as well as a discreet way to get in. And he must also mark the crates that belong to us.
Why is that? They are already marked with an inscription.
Most of the men are illiterate. A colored mark will stick out for them to find, but they need to be quick about it. They won't have the time to decipher a name.
I see. Well, let's see what we're able to do.
Is there anything else?
I met an islander in the streets who was complaining to me about the guard's behavior.
Really?
It would seem that patrols have confiscated the goods he was hoping to sell several times.
Oh, I see. Indeed, I've been told about this man. The problem, Your Excellency, is that our orders are strict. Merchants who do not have a patent ratified by the Minister cannot sell their goods in the street. And since your islander doesn't have one, I doubt he even knows what it is, my men have no choice but to confiscate his knickknacks.
I see. Thanks for clarifying that. I'll talk to the Minister.
Dice que está bugueado al
Is there anything
fondo.
else?
No, thank you.
Consigue una patente. Vamos a investigar qué hay acá abajo.
And now you want to sneak into one of our warehouses.
Kurt was given the order. If we want to help him, we don't have a choice.
I don't like this. But since I've been sacked, let's just say that this will be a little bit of revenge.
How do we know in which of these buildings to find what we are looking for?
Well now, a visit. Can I help you with something?
Preguntar sobre su papel.
Whatever is the Doctor of the Bridge Alliance doing in the barracks of the New Serene Coin Guard?
I was posted here from the University of Al-Sad, as per their agreement with the Guard.
Agreement? What sort of agreement?
The Guard requested dedicated doctors for the care of their troops. The University accepted under two conditions: that the doctors practice only in the territories of the Bridge or her allies, and that we have the privilege of examining all of their corpses, in the interest of anatomical study. These requests were made official thanks to the Agreement Charter, and I must say we have been able to increase our knowledge of anatomy immensely. Anything else?
That is all, thank you.
Oh, la morgue. Mira otro que la quiere chocar. Tal amigo. Amiguito.
Yes, why? You looking to have a good time?
I must leave you.
Pasarla bien. ¿A dónde vine a dar? Ir a la arena de la moneda. Arena. Una arena. Esto parece ser la taberna. Vamos amigos, corran. Vamos a ver. Localiza la mar y marca las cajas. Un mercader prometedor. Consigue una patente. Vamos a hacer primero esta. ¿A dónde tengo que ir? Para acá. Al palacio del gobernador. De donde vinimos. Vamos para allá. Suena sencilla esa misión. Puntos de experiencia, gente. Bueno, pues vamos a hacerlo. Epa. Un herrero.
Greetings. You look like someone. If you're looking for the best steel, you're in the right place. And if you have
Tengo
a special
todo.
request, my associates will be glad to...
Fabricar algo.
The best forge in... Oh.
Ah, caray. Estos son mejores que los que traigo. Por uno. Lo vendemos. Las botas las vendemos. El collar nos lo quedamos. Tranquilo, amigo. Estoy resolviendo tu problema. Tranquilovsky, tranquilovsky.
Minister.
Your Excellency, it is always an honor. How may I serve you?
I would like to talk to you about an islander who is trying to set up shop in our city. Since he doesn't have a patent, his wares get confiscated as soon as he receives them.
And you want me to provide him with the said patent? I would be delighted to show you the procedure to follow so that we may study his request. You'll understand that we cannot give an authorization without having determined the value of the goods beforehand. We must determine the tax rate according to this value, determine the best emplacement for this business. In short, these things take time. A lot of
No me vengas con esas mamarrachadas.
I'm certain that my cousin will be delighted to hear that our relations with the natives are progressing in a significant way. And he will probably be very grateful to the minister who helped their first merchant set up shop in our city.
Indeed. I seem to recall reading a circular on the necessity of establishing good relations with the natives. We could accelerate things by leaving some formalities for later.
I would think so too.
Very well. In that case, here's the patent that will allow your protege to legally pursue his activity in the city. You should give him this copy. The other one will be kept in the archives. However, one of my representatives will visit his stall for the estimation and
para
to
la
determine
estimación y
the tax
determinará la
rate in
tasa
accordance
impositiva,
with the...
bla, bla, bla.
Thanks a lot, Minister. Looking forward to seeing you again.
Would you like anything else?
Vale. Ya de vuelta, a ver. Tuve que atender el llamado de la naturaleza. Preguntar por su papel, no, eso ya.
Goodbye.
Ya tenemos el papel. Vamos a entregárselo al amiguito comerciante. Amiguito, vas a ser muy feliciano. Extremely feliz. Míralo, míralo. Sonríe.
You came back. Something terrible happened.
What is it? I was just bringing you the patent you needed to set up shop.
The Bud Irony came back, and they took my cousin away. He came to bring us animal pelts and new objects from the village. But the warriors came back. They took everything he was bringing me. And they also took him. I don't know what they will do with him. Please, bring him back to me.
I don't see why they would have arrested your cousin, but I'll try to find out.
Oh, bueno, todo se complica. A ver, pues.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
I've come to see you again to talk about the Islander merchant. I managed to obtain a license for him, but he informed me that while I was taking care of this, his cousin, who was making a delivery for him, was arrested.
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. Especially considering you've managed to obtain an official authorization for him. I'm afraid my men ran out of patience when they saw this hunter making deliveries for the merchant again. They wanted to confiscate his cargo, but the lad resisted, and he was thrown in jail for disorderly conduct. If you want to set him free, that's where you must go. Sorry, again, Your Excellency. I should have known you'd managed to obtain the necessary license for your protégé and told the patrol. Is there anything else?
Sí, deja de ser un idiota. Quítense. Hombre, que tenemos que bajar, ¿no? A ver. Perfecto.
Hello, what can I do for you?
I'm looking for a prisoner, a native who should have been brought here recently.
You're a bit late. He was sent to fight in the arena.
In the arena? So this man was judged? Who pronounced the sentence?
Whoa there! Do you really think that we would organize a proper trial for a savage? He attacked some
Cuidadito con
guards.
tu
He's
acento.
lucky he wasn't gunned down right there and then. At least in the arena, he has a chance of survival since apparently he's a hunter.
This man was only defending the goods he was bringing to his cousin. And now he has to fight for his life.
I have no hand in this. I'm not the one who made this decision. They brought him here and then they took him away, that's all.
What did you do with the goods he had with him?
They got confiscated, put in the storeroom like all the rest. Anything else?
Oh, Dios, como me dan ganas algunas veces de reventarle el hocico a algunos NPCs. ¿Qué es esto? Bueno, lo que ustedes siguen entrenando, gente. Yo... Ay, no puedo abrir esto. Caray.
Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
Thank you, Lieutenant. Farewell.
Bueno, caray. Bueno, todos los caminos me traen aquí, ¿no? El único sitio donde no he ido es arriba. Vamos a terminar de revisar acá. ¿Qué hay aquí? Oh. Es como un atajito. ¿Quién eres tú?
We've not yet been introduced. Desarrollador, legate of the congregation.
I've heard of you. Captain Ulrich. I manage this barracks. What can I do for you, Your Excellency?
¿Podrán sus guardias dejar de ser unos idiotas?
I'll leave you to your work, Captain.
No la voy a preguntar porque, bueno, su papel. Esto va a estar cerrado. Sí. Más barracones. Oh. No puedo abrir nada. Ok, en estos barracones hay un montón de alijos, gente. Creo que definitivamente renta colocarse la habilidad esta de abrir candados, de abrir cofres y esas cosas. No, acá no. Ya es de día. Recupera las mercancías del mercader. Ok, las mercancías están aquí. ¿Dónde? Abajo. Ah, estaban aquí a mi espalda. Ok. Conviértete en un vencedor de la arena. Me imagino que ya saben de qué va esto, ¿no, gente? Vamos a tener que pelear en la arena para ayudar al primo de este comerciante. Taberna de la moneda. Lo que no sé es si llevamos el nivel para pelear. Es lo que no sé. Mercancía de la guardia. Vamos a terminar esto antes, ¿vale? Nos vamos a regresar a la zona del puerto. Vamos a marcar cajas y todo eso. Vale. Estoy muy desubicado, gente. Perdón. A lo mejor tardo en reubicarme aquí en el mapa, pero agarramos rumbo y ya nos vamos ahí de lleno. Para acá. Hombre, todas las cajitas que nos encontramos, ya saben, son bienvenidas. ¿Qué hay aquí?
Good day, milady. Desarrollador. I'm the emissary of the congregation on Tir Fredi.
And cousin to the governor. I know exactly who you are. Enchanted. I am Admiral Cabral, and I see that you're accompanied by one of our own. Hardy winds, Vasco.
Hardy winds, Admiral.
You are still angry with me for keeping you ashore, are you not? You'll one day thank me for it, but I don't suppose you've come to talk to me about affectations. What can I do for you?
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral.
Pues al parecer nada.
Locked.
Perdón, perdón.
No, these aren't the right crates. No, these aren't the right crates. No, these aren't the right crates.
Déjame adivinar. En la otra bodega.
Here are the crates we've been looking for. It appears that one of them has been broken. It's full of weapons. This is strange. I thought we armed the guards on the island. I wonder what the commander is up to. Never mind. Let's mark these crates and be gone from here.
Vamos a ver si no hay más cajas porque no me vayan a salir con el chiste de que no las marcaste todas. Vale. A ver. Y ahora pues regresar, echarnos todo el camino de vuelta. Distrito del Cobre.
Come closer, good people. Liquor and wine from the continent. It's here.
Hello, Your Excellency.
We found a way into the storehouse, and we marked all of the crates.
Perfect. I shall ask my men to follow the same path.
One of the crates was damaged. I was quite surprised by what I found in it.
Really? To be honest with you, the commander never told me what was in them. I received the order to deliver them as soon as Kurt accomplished his mission, without any further instructions. For what it's worth, I thank you for your help, and I hope you can accept this modest token for everything you've done.
If you have another moment, Your Excellency, I would like to ask you for your help. We have a serious problem that I did not hear of until recently. A problem that concerns you closely.
I'm listening.
I was told that some of our soldiers have been extorting large sums of money from the town merchants.
¿A poco?
Under the pretext of financing their protection.
Are you telling me that the guard is extorting merchants in our city?
Indeed. Some merchants have been assaulted, and one of them has even been found dead.
I hope you don't intend to conceal this information. If my cousin learns of this...
Oh no, certainly not, Your Excellency. We intend to punish the guilty party with the greatest severity. But the merchants refuse to give us the slightest testimony. The guard frightens them, and rightly so. We won't be able to put a stop to these crimes without outside help.
Count on me. I'll take care of it. No, thank you.
Vale. Bueno, llegué aquí como emisaria, como doña chingona, y ahora soy... Extrañamente soy... Soy la conserje de todos, tengo que limpiar todo su desmadre. A ver. Interroga al nuevo mercader, interroga al nuevo mercader, interroga al nuevo mercader. Vale. Ah, qué caray. Ay, ay, ay.
It's a great pleasure to see you again at the forge. What can I do for you?
Hablar del mercader hallado muerto.
I'm currently investigating an extortion case involving the guard. Are you one of the merchants who has been threatened?
No, not at all. I've never heard of this business. Someone must have lied to you.
Really? Come on. If you want these guards to be arrested, you need to talk to me.
I mean no offense, but you won't be able to do anything. And snitching don't end well. I want to hold on to my business. And my life. How about some new armor, Your Excellency?
I was told that someone found a merchant's body. Did you know him?
Of course. The town isn't that big. We all know each other here. Poor Renault. We found his body on the street by the port. He was beaten to death. One of his associates half-heartedly took over the shop.
Have the culprits been found?
No. Listen. Nobody wants to talk about this. We don't want any trouble. It's been months since it happened. An investigation's not gonna bring him back.
You were obviously a victim of these bandits. One of your people is dead. Yet you refuse to help me. Why?
It's precisely because one of our people is dead. Now, you can either buy something or let me get back to work. Because I am not gonna say one more word about this case.
The law of silence. Nobody saw anything, nobody knows anything.
Tienen miedo. Es normal.
Come closer, good people. Madam, I am pleased to welcome you to the best wine and spirit shop in Tearfredy. If you're looking for something to accompany a fine meal, or for a gift for someone, you've come to the right place.
Thank you, but I'm not here for that. I am conducting an investigation. Some merchants are being extorted by members of the guard.
Are you sure? It's probably just a nasty rumor. Someone must have misinformed you.
Come now. I am the legate of the congregation. If guards threaten you, I could arrange protection for you.
Threats? No, I assure you.
I was told a merchant had been found dead.
Really? Oh, I didn't know. No one told me about that. What was his name?
Come on, don't take me for a fool. You know very well who I'm talking about.
I don't? Really? I don't. So, what sort of wine would you like to pair your food with? You need something strong when eating game.
You're obviously terrified. Don't you think it's better to tell me everything?
Listen, I've no desire to get into trouble. Please leave me.
But if you don't help me, you will never be rid of these guards.
I told you, I don't know what you're talking about.
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What?
I am conducting an investigation. Apparently some merchants are being extorted by some members of the guard.
Really? That's terrible, Your Excellency.
As legate, it is my duty to ensure the safety and well-being of the citizens of our town. So please, if you have any information...
I don't know anything. Really? I have only been here for a few months. My partner, who ran the shop before me, had a very bad encounter.
And you fear the same thing happening to you?
This is what happens around here. So I prefer to hold my tongue and do what is expected of me.
If you denounce them, we could end this and charge these men for their crime.
I can't take that risk. There are so many of them. Also, I would not be able to name them. Now, I would like to get back to my work. What we need is the money to return. Do you understand? We are very monitored.
I have a plan to stop the culprits, but I'm going to need your help. The next time one of these guards comes to squeeze money out of you, you must ask for more time. The man will threaten you, of course, and he will certainly bring his accomplices. But when they come back in full force to make you pay for your audacity, we will be there to apprehend them.
And if your plan fails, I'll end up like Renault. You don't understand.
Are you not tired of giving them a share of your profits? And do you not want to avenge your partner?
Poor Renault. He didn't deserve it. Perhaps you're right, and we need to
Carisma,
act.
gente.
I will do what you ask of me. But for God's sake, when they threaten me, intervene right away.
Fear not. We will not let them harm you. When should they be returning?
It's hard to predict. Given their habits, I would say in 2 days, maybe?
Perfect. I will not fail you.
Thank you for your visit.
Ya empezamos, gente. Ya empezamos. Hay que tener en cuenta el avance del tiempo. Hombre, este viene más equipado que yo. No puedo. Quita tu trasero de ahí. Gracias. No tiene constitución, se tiene que quedar con esas botas de caza, está bien. A ver acá. Hombre, aguja de piedra, mucho mejor arma, ¿eh? Me voy a colocar la hoja de piedra y en la secundaria me voy a colocar el espadín viejo. Mucho mejor el jubón. Y las botas, pues las que lleva. Ahora sí, gente. Vamos a guardar porque después de todos esos cambios no quiero que me maten y luego tener que volver a hacer todo eso. Uf, ya saben, ya saben. Tras los pasos del profesor, no, los niños de Terfrode, un mercader prometedor, conviértete en un vencedor de la arena. Vuelve en 2 días. Pues vamos a tener que ir a la arena, gente. Adivinen. Vamos a la arena. Se me hace que en la arena, gente, la vamos a pasar mal, ¿eh?
This part of the establishment is reserved for regular customers who paid an entry fee. Sorry, but I can't let you in.
Very well. Goodbye, soldier.
Ah, que no me dejan pasar. Vale. Una cuota. Te voy a dar tu cuota. Si no mal recuerdo, puedes llegar ahí mismo, porque ya llegamos abajo de la taberna desde aquí. El punto es averiguar cómo era el asunto. Creo que era por acá. Sí. Sales por acá. ¡Oh! ¡Sorpresa! Y toma tus 25 monedas de cuota, amigo. Métetelas por donde te quepan. Si me dejan pasar. Convocar a los compañeros.
Honor Manawi, do you need something?
The first time you saw me, did you really think I was a native?
Aside from the way you dress, you resemble a native. I have never seen an Onol Manawi amongst the Renagse before. Is it so surprising that I made this mistake?
Pregúntale si tu singular aspecto te hace más atractiva. Decirle que el parecido te resulta perturbador.
No, but I find it unsettling. On the continent, everyone looked at me as if I was this strange beast. And here, people think that I'm a native, despite the fact that I know almost nothing of your culture.
I understand that it might be a strange experience, but you should wear these marks with pride. Because they are the marks of the Onol Manawi. Those whose flesh is bonded to Tir Fradi. This makes us closer. Anything else?
I've never heard you talk about your father. Who was he?
He was the Donegad of our clan. He died.
Acuérdense que hay que hablar con los compañeros sí o sí, gente.
This memory is still painful, so we usually avoid the subject.
What happened to him?
He was killed as he tried to escape the lions who wanted to capture him. My mother never really recovered from it. This is one of the reasons why she decided to go to war. Anything else?
I must leave you. See you later.
Vale.
Greenblood, there's something I would like to talk to you about.
I'm listening.
I recruited a young man for the guard a few months ago. Talented. Very talented. And honorable. I've been tracking his progress, and I learned that he's been sent to the barracks in New Serene. I would like you to meet him so that you can give me your opinion.
My opinion? On what?
Ever since our departure from Serene, I've spent nearly every second at your side. But I have clear standing orders to assure the protection of Constantine. And I don't know his guards. Not well, in any case.
I see. You've been thinking this recruit might be a suitable personal guard.
Precisely. And your opinion has weight. So then, would you like to accompany me to meet him?
But of course. Let's go.
Desarrollador, I have a favor to ask.
Very well, I'm listening.
Bien,
Do
habla.
you remember the story of Jonah?
Of course.
Well, I'm like him. A donation to the sea. My family also gave me to the Knots. I don't know anything about my real family, except that they are probably affluent and from the congregation. When I was born, the Knots and the merchant princes had a complex relationship. I must have been used to settle a debt or forge a truce, but that doesn't matter. The mystery of my origins has now become an obsession. I need to know where I come from. If I were patient enough, I'd wait to become a fleet commander, and then I would be told. But since being laid off, such a promotion seems somewhat improbable.
And you want me to help you find this information?
You understand correctly. The records of all seamen stationed on the island are in their respective ports. Mine must be in the harbor office in New Serene, and it must contain my family name. But if I go there, I'd be spotted right away. However, I get the impression that this may not be the right time for you. We'll talk about it again when you're less busy. Did you want anything else?
How did you become a Nord?
As you may have guessed, I was given to the Nord. I think I was originally... I took my first steps on... Did you want anything else?
I must leave you.
¿What? A comparar con el arma B. Vale. Creo que ya es de gente. A ver. Oh, qué la. Trampa. Ayuda.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you.
Formar tu equipo, ok. Entonces me imagino que mi equipo ya está hecho. Sí, aquí están, son ellos dos, vale.
Good
Se
day,
viene.
and welcome to the arena.
It is.
So, unless, of course...
Could you explain the rules again?
Certainly. Regular combats take place in groups. 2 of your companions will fight at your side. In order to become a champion, you'll need to win the 5 challenges that become more and more difficult. Each challenge is broken down into 3 rounds. You can take a breather in between each one. But if you give up on a challenge, you'll need to start all over again from the beginning. Once the challenge has been completed, you can fight any of the rounds you've already won again, just for the fun of it. Perfect. As soon as you're ready, you can jump right in. My lords and ladies, here is a new team of fighters. Ready to excite the crowd?
I wish to fight alongside the island hunter that was captured.
Really? You'd have to go in alone. Your friends will need to stay in the stands. Are you sure that this prisoner is worth risking your life?
This man has been the victim of terrible injustice. I cannot stand aside without doing anything.
Well, that's extremely noble of you. But it's just the sort of crazy idea that the crowd
Cállate y
loves.
déjame bajar ya.
I have to warn you though, if you want to fight now, you will lose your bonus in the running challenges. So, what'll it be?
Justice cannot wait. I am ready to fight.
Excellent. In that case, the arena awaits you.
Oh, Rick, ¿qué tal, amigo?
What a show! You've won the affections of the crowd. And when the
Muchísimas
crowd
gracias por ese pedazo de host,
it
Rick.
gets
¿Cómo
what it
estás,
wants.
amigo?
You're free, prisoner.
I owe you my life, honor.
Sí, me debes eso y muchas más cosas,
Blessed
amigo.
be the winds that have blown you to my side. By what name should I address you?
My name is Desarrollador. In fact, it's your cousin the merchant that sent me. Follow me. Let's go and find
¿Cómo
him.
están? ¿Cómo están, Rick? Muchísimas gracias, amigo. Gracias por confiarme una vez más a tu publiquín. Te lo agradezco mucho. Pues bueno, vencimos. Ahora hay que regresar con el primo. Va bien, amigo, me está gustando el juego, me está gustando. Bastante me está agradando el juego, Eso sí, soy medio cabeza de huevo todavía para los combates, las mecánicas de combate y todo eso, pero bueno, apenas es el principio del juego, es el segundo directo, todavía le voy agarrando la onda a todas las mecánicas, ¿sabes?
I'm glad to see you again. Oi, Ven! I'm so glad to see you alive.
Then you must thank this Honor Munawi. He fought to save me.
Denme las gracias con dineros. Vamos. O mercancías.
Don't mention it. I also brought you back your goods.
May the trees always bear you fruit.
Oh, reputación, bueno, también vale la pena, ¿cómo no?
The chief of Vignamri, my village. He wants to be friends with the Renaigse. Since you are a legate, you could talk to him.
I could talk to him. I know. Oh, me acabo de arrancar un mendigo pellejito de los labios y me acabo de causar una hemorragia, gente. Maldita sea. Cabeza de huevo. Ok, vamos. Vamos a ver. Mercader prometedor. Reúnete con Ulan, el jefe de Bignamri. Órale, pues. El hombre con la moneda de plata. Vuelve en 2 días. Campeones de la arena. Gana el primer. ¿Saben qué? Vamos a dormir. Necesitamos encontrar una hoguera como la de la arena, precisamente. Vuelve en 2 días 19 horas. Digo, en un día 19 horas. Pues está bien, ¿no? 2 días prácticamente. Vamos a... ¿Qué pasó?
Soldiers. Your Excellency. Captain.
Soldiers.
May we be of service?
¿Qué pasó? Ah, esto no me lo esperaba, gente. Esto, a ver, identifíquense.
Rank and assignment, soldiers.
Recruit, first class, Blue Silver Regiment, 8th Company, Your Excellency.
The Blue Silver Regiment is made up of men attributed to serve the Congregation of Merchants. I'm one of them, and the 8th Company was sent to Tier for D, with 2 other companies.
Anything else, Excellency?
What is your charge?
Maintain order in the city, Excellency. Anything else, Excellency?
Eso.
I'm looking for the soldier, Rayner. Is he in the barracks?
Háblenme con respeto. Tú pareces un esqueleto humano, amigo.
I'm certain he was sent here.
Está todo chupado ese pobre. Y es soldado.
When was the last time you'd heard news of him?
In Serene, just before our departure. But that's been a couple of months.
If I may, Captain, should I have a word with the quartermaster?
That's right, Captain. He has a register with the affectations of every recruit in the Blue Silver Regiment. Anything else, Excellency?
That will be all.
At ease, soldiers.
Quítense. Como siempre, hablar contigo.
Well, I'll be damned, it's Captain Kurt.
Manfred! Still a quartermaster?
Always, as you can see. What can I do for you?
I've been looking for one of my recruits. Goes by the name of Rayner. I would like for His Excellency to meet him.
Rayner? I'm sorry, Kurt. I thought you'd been informed.
Informed about what?
He's dead. Oh, la tiene.
Drowned in the port harbour day before yesterday. I was
Maldita
told he
sea.
had too much to drink and fell in. I'm extremely sorry, Kurt. The young men drink more than they can handle when they're on leave.
That's bollocks. That lad isn't the sort to sully himself with drink. I don't believe it.
Él bebe mucho más.
When they're far from home, the lads have little else to do.
I still don't believe it.
Listen, you might as well go and ask the doctor down in the morgue. I might have misunderstood what was reported to me. Those doctors use such long words for simple things.
Excellent idea. At least you'll see it for yourself.
You're right. Let's go.
Is there anything else?
No, no me interesa ya preguntarte nada. Vamos a la morgue, gente. Espero que no hayan desayunado y si ya desayunaron, que tengan estómago fuerte. Y yo soy medio Lorenzo porque no es por ahí. La morgue.
Can I help you with something?
We are here concerning the matter of recruit Rayner.
Are you family or friends?
You could say that. I'm the one who recruited the lad.
I see.
Well, what I can do is tell you what I can.
When was the body brought to you?
Day before yesterday, in the early morning.
Can you tell me anything about the circumstances?
All I know is what I was told by the fellows who brought the body to me. They said they'd spent the evening together at the tavern, that they'd had a great deal to drink. A horrid habit the soldiers all seem to share.
Rainer was not a drinker.
Maybe not. All the same, he was drinking that night. He stepped outside for a moment and never came back in. His companions found him drowned in the bay early morn, and they brought him to me.
How then did he die, in your opinion?
He
Ahogado.
I'm sorry. It's regrettable. He was quite a young man.
Yeah, and his death makes no sense. He didn't drink, and he knew how to swim.
All the same, that's what happened. I greatly regret it.
Might we take a look at the body?
No, I wouldn't recommend that. To see your friend in such a state.
I'm a soldier, Doc. I've seen a number of men in pieces. Let me see the young lad.
I regret, Captain, I cannot allow that.
Carisma, gente. Adivinen. Adivinen.
I have as of yet to present myself. I'm Lady de Sardet, legate of the congregation.
Azotándole el título en la cara.
And as the title infers, I have the power to inspect this barracks and all that it contains. Therefore, I must insist.
I see. 1,000 pardons, Excellency. I should have recognized you and shown more respect. It's the
Ahora
body
bésame la mano.
Examine him if you must. But please be so kind as to not leave a mess after you.
¿Esta es la morgue? Yo los veo muy vivos. Es aquí.
This doesn't look like the body of young Rainer.
Bueno, ya sabemos cuál es, pero
This doesn't look like the body of young
pero me pongo a inspeccionar todo porque a lo mejor puedo agarrar algo, no sé.
This one is just a boy. His face is still locked in an expression of pain. Kurt, is this your recruit?
Yes, that's my Rainer. Poor kid. I should have left him with his family where he was.
We'll need to examine the body to learn more. Is that all right?
Claro.
He's not the first young man I've seen with the lights gone from
Somos
his eyes.
médicos especializados, por supuesto.
I'm no doctor, but this boy doesn't seem to have drowned at all. It looks like he's been beaten. It's suspicious.
The boy I knew would never have drunk himself senseless to the point he'd fall into the bay, I'm telling you.
I believe you, Kurt. But if we want to prove it, we'll need to find more evidence.
El sujeto es un varón joven menor de 20. Presenta varios hematomas por toda la superficie del cuerpo, algunos más recientes que otros. Los huesos de los antebrazos están rotos y las manos con lesiones. Varias costillas rotas y el cráneo está hundido. Probablemente sea la causa de la muerte. Sí, bueno, probablemente. Si te pegan llevando el casco y te hunden el cráneo, pues... A ver, amiguito.
Excuse me, Doctor, but you owe us a few explanations. This boy did not die by drowning.
Y te recuerdo mi título, así que no me quieras volver a ver la cara de idiota.
The science of death is a complex art, and you are certainly not a doctor.
That is true, but you are. Do you recognize your own notes? Your writing is hard to read, but the word drowning never appears.
What an idiot. I should have burned those notes. I am truly sorry. I swear I have never, ever falsified a report before. But I was given no choice in the matter.
How's that? What are you talking about?
2 men, lieutenants, I believe, brought a body to me telling me the boy had drowned in an accident. I saw immediately this was a lie, but I did not push the matter. I began my examination, planning to submit my report to the quartermaster as per usual, but the men returned. I was told to forget what I'd discovered and say that he had indeed drowned, or else.
Who were they?
I have no idea. I had never seen them before at the barracks. I guess they're ranked by their uniforms.
What colors were they sporting?
None. They must have removed the emblems of their regiment. Listen, it's obvious that this boy was beaten repetitively, and that was the cause of death. I have no intention of suffering the same fate.
Have no fear, Doctor. We will make no mention of your name.
And Tire. That means, may the earth welcome him. I am sorry for you, Kurt.
Thank you, Siora.
I am sorry for you, Kurt. Y ahora de vuelta aquí con este amigo.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
We have a situation, Manfred. Rainer didn't drown. The doctor falsified his report. He was threatened and feared for his own life.
Lo bueno es que no íbamos a decir el nombre del doctor, ¿eh?
Who bullied the crowface?
Lieutenants that he didn't recognize, alas. And who wore no regiment emblems.
Which regiment was Rainer assigned to? I would like to have a word with his commanding officer.
Let me have a look at the register. My memory isn't what it once was. Stab my heart with a rusty blade. His name's been crossed out. Oh, if I catch the bastard that did that.
What mess was the boy into, Manfred? What could this be about?
Your lad was in the 6th or maybe the 11th, before being reassigned to who knows where.
Just like that? You out of everyone have to know where the recruits are assigned.
Not of late. This isn't the first lad who's been reassigned all of a sudden at the drop of a hat. Each time I start complaining about it, I'm told they've changed regiments, and it's not my concern.
Something truly bizarre is going on here. I don't like this at all.
Let's try and discover which company he was stationed at before this mysterious reassignment.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
I need to get to the bottom of this mystery, Greenblood. I don't like being taken for a fool.
Vuelven 2 días. Campeones de la arena, mercader.
We should also go and check the tavern. Men on leave will perhaps have looser lips than those within the walls.
Oh, la taberna. Misiones de Kurt. Misiones de Vasco. Investiga en la taberna. Pues vamos a la taberna, gente. Acuérdense que yo primero prefiero hacer las misiones de mis compañeros, porque obviamente mientras mejor relación tenga con ellos, pues mejor va a ser el desempeño de mis compañeros a lo largo de la aventura. Entonces, nos vamos a la taberna. Quizás debería guardar. Sí, yo creo que mejor guardo. Guarda, maldita sea. Hablar con el recluta. Ok, hay 3 soldaditos aquí para hablar.
Good day, my lady.
Desarde, legate of the congregation on Tirfredi.
Captain Kurt.
Oh, excuse me, Excellency. I didn't know. Captain, I truly am sorry. At your service, my lady. Excellency.
Since you know who we are, present yourself, soldier.
Ah, yes, my lady. Recruit 2nd Class Ulrich, Blue Silver Regiment, 11th Company. At your service.
De la
Anything
onceava.
else?
You don't quite look like you've got the hang of all this. How long have you been in?
Is it that obvious?
It's quite normal for a new recruit.
I joined up 4 months ago, but at the beginning we were on board ship, you see. I don't know if that really counts. I started exercises when we got to New Serene, but I'm making progress, they say.
And do you like it here?
I sure do. That's why I joined the Guard. To come here, to leave the continent. Know what I mean?
I do.
Anything else?
Do you know a recruit going by the name of Rainer?
Rainer? It's just... Excellency, please.
The boy is terrified now that he knows who we are. So long as he's in that state, he'll say nothing of worth. You should bring him a bottle to calm his nerves.
That will be all, soldier. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Ok, vamos a tener que gastar dinerito, gente. Y se me hace que eso va a ser con todos.
Excellency! I saw you in the palace, if I'm not mistaken.
Your Excellency has a good eye and memory. I am one of the officers, in charge of the protection of your cousin's councillors. How can I help you?
You said you were responsible for the protection of my cousin's councillors.
That's right, Your Excellency. It's my assignment. When I'm not on leave, that is.
And what sort of work do you carry out exactly?
Essentially to assure that every one of those prestigious persons is accompanied by a guard. But I also have to follow and verify their personnel. Valets, chambermaids, secretaries.
And is everything in order? One of our councillors is an old professor of mine. You know how it is.
All is as should be expected, Excellency. Lord de Cassilion is in good hands, rest assured. Anything else?
Rainer.
We are investigating the death of a young recruit. A certain Rainer.
I've never heard the name before. He's not one of my men.
I know. But you might at least have heard someone mention him in passing.
Did he die at the palace?
No. We have no idea where it happened, only where the body was found. So?
I'm sorry. That doesn't ring any bells. None at all.
Insistir. Carisma, gente.
Someone might have talked about the matter. His body was found in the waters of the port. It had been reported that he drowned, but in truth he was beaten to death. Murdered. We want to know what happened.
I hear you. The murder of one of our own should not go unpunished. But alas, I don't know how I can help you. This is the first I've heard about it.
Vale.
What can I do for you?
I must be going.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
A mí se me hace que el tabernero también va a saber algo, pero...
Good day, Lieutenant.
My lady, you're one of the governor's confidants, are you not?
Indeed. Desarrollador, the governor's legate.
My sincere pardon, Excellency. I didn't want to show any disrespect. Captain?
Lieutenant.
How can I help you?
To which company do you belong?
The 8th. We're responsible for city security.
Some of the men of this company are under my orders, charged to protect the palace.
Vale.
I'm personally in charge of the
Hasta ahorita nuestro sospechoso principal o el que nos puede dar más información es el primero, el que estaba ahí enfrente de
Are
la
you
puerta.
also in charge of criminal matters? Investigations?
No, Excellency. But an officer of my company is in charge. Anything else?
We seek information concerning a young recruit. A certain Rainer.
Rainer? Sorry, name isn't familiar to me. He must be with another company.
Are you sure about that? This is an important matter.
I'm certain, Captain. Was he family to you?
I recruited him. You know what that's like. The boy was killed and then tossed in the bay. I want the head of whoever's responsible.
I did hear talk of a young lad found in the port waters. That's my sector. But I was told that it was an accident, and I had no reason to doubt it. Are you sure the lad was murdered?
Absolutely certain. Beaten to death, to be precise.
That's horrible. But I don't know anything about it.
Too bad. Thank you all the same. Goodbye, Lieutenant.
Vale. A comprarle la botella al borracho este. Entonces.
What can I pour for you?
Comprar una botella para invitar a beber. Primero vamos a preguntarle sobre Rainer.
Information concerning a young recruit going by the name of Rainer.
Sorry, there's nothing but soldiers here, with a few sailors. Well, one recruit or another, it's half a dozen of one, 6 of the other to me. You should just try talking to them yourself. You got yourself quite a selection. What can I pour for you?
Give me a bottle of your best drink.
There you go. But be careful, she's got a strong bite.
At your service, milady. Excellency.
Here. You seem tired and a little on edge. A drink would do you some good.
It's just that I don't know if I'm allowed.
You're on leave, or you wouldn't be at the tavern. And why not?
Yes, but this is His Excellency's own bottle. I don't know if I can.
Drink, I tell you.
Now then, why don't you tell us what you know about Rainer?
Well, I didn't serve with him. Well, not really. We just crossed paths. He was leaving the 11th when I joined. Everyone said he was good, strong, and, followed orders. And then, poof. Lieutenant got this order, and he wasn't happy. And I mean really quite unhappy. And then Rainer, he was gone. We never saw him again. We asked where he'd been sent, but the lieutenant didn't want to tell us. Said that it was none of our business. But you, he won't be able to say no to you. You should go and offer him a drink too.
Where can we find your lieutenant?
At the barracks.
Thank you. And watch yourself when leaving. Wouldn't want you to fall into the bay. That will be all, soldier. Thank you.
Thank you.
Esa fue una broma medio cruel. Interroga al teniente del sexto regimiento, interroga al teniente, interroga al teniente. Hombre, ¿había más para interrogar aquí? ¿Dónde?
This part of the establishment, sorry.
Very well. Goodbye, sir.
Hombre, pues aquí no estaba. Eso me queda claro.
Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
Could you tell me which company you serve?
The 11th, Excellency. Anything else?
What's your assignment?
The 11th is assigned to road and outpost security for the congregation on the island. As for me, I'm responsible for the training of recruits. Anything else?
We are concerned about the death of a young recruit named Rainer.
Let's be perfectly straight. We know that Rainer belonged to your company. And as the acting lieutenant instructor, you certainly had him under your command. So just stop with the lies. We've lost enough time here.
You know what they say? Guard business is well guarded.
And concerns only the guard. Now, unless you've lost your eyesight, you've a captain in front of you.
I know.
But this story is dangerous,
Así que
Captain.
habla, amigo,
If you have
vamos.
so much as an ounce of respect for the boy, speak to us. Don't you believe he deserves
Y si no le
justice?
tienes respeto al chico, por lo menos acuérdate que estaba un chingón aquí enfrente de ti y un capitán.
If word got round that I've been talking, come back after sundown, when there's fewer folk.
Very well. We'll be back.
Anything else?
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Tras la puesta de sol.
That man was shaking and looking over his shoulder, as if he thought a predator had caught his scent. Whatever could terrify your warriors to jitter so?
I don't know yet, but I will find out, Siora.
Espera que anochezca para hablar de forma discreta con el teniente. Espera que anochezca. ¿Cuál es la única forma de esperar a que anochezca, gente? ¿Se acuerdan? Es en las hogueras. Es aquí. Estas son las escaleras por las que podemos bajar si le pagamos la cuota al cuate este que está en la taberna. Si no quieren pagarle, tienen que hacer todo esto. Yo voy a guardar. Dije voy a guardar. No sé qué sea mejor, gente. Noche, crepúsculo o noche para esta misión. Vamos a suponer que noche. Wii. Ah, caray.
We are quite alone now. You may speak to us.
Raina was indeed a member of my company, and an excellent recruit. But you already know that.
Continue.
One morning, I got a note telling me he'd been transferred from my company. He'd received a new assignment. I was so furious that I did my own little investigation to see where he'd been sent. It wasn't easy. No one wanted to give me answers. No one seemed to know anything. But one thing's for certain. Raina wasn't the only man to have disappeared. I learned that a good many recruits, all the cream of the crop, had been reassigned. And finally, I learned about the existence of a phantom regiment.
What sort of nonsense are you talking about?
A sort of secret, elite company that were following a special training program.
Where can we find them?
I've no idea. I had to put my investigation to rest. Things were getting dangerous. I began to sense I was being watched. This regiment protects its secrets at all costs with few scruples. If you want to know more, the training officer of the 6th might know something. It's been said that he took part in one of their missions, alongside them.
Are you certain you've nothing more to tell me about this infamous secret regiment?
I've told you everything I know, at the risk of ending up like Raina, Excellency. Go and see the officer of the 6th if you want to learn more. And leave me alone now.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Ah, me lo estás ordenando. Me lo estás ordenando. Era nada más broma, amigo. Tranquilo, tranquilo. Consigo información sobre el regimiento fantasma. Hay que ver dónde está el dichoso carnal este al que tengo que subir. Ok.
Good day, Lieutenant.
Excellency, what's your pleasure?
What company do you serve?
The 6th, Excellency. Anything else?
To where are you assigned?
The 6th Company is in charge of exploration and expansion of the colony, of the congregation. We operate mainly in the wilderness areas, in direct contact with the natives. But don't worry, we respect to the letter congregation directives and standing orders. We avoid all confrontation with them as much as possible. Anything else?
Tell me about the Phantom Regiment.
About what? I have no idea what you're talking about, Your Excellency.
Oh, se viene, gente, a ver si no fallo. Por favor, que no falle. No le quiero dar 100 monedas a esta pesto, nada más por algo de información.
Lieutenant. You do realize that the activities of this regiment are particularly suspicious. Secrets, threats, fabrications, and maybe even an assassination. This resembles more the pursuits of a criminal organization than the honorable coin guard. Am I to conclude that you are involved?
No. No. I assure you that isn't the case.
So then tell me what you know about the regiment.
I've seen the regiment. Even fought beside them on an operation. On that occasion, our marching orders were kept secret until the last minute. We were asked to remove our regiment emblems, and our pay wasn't even recorded. And of course, we were ordered to speak to no one about it under any circumstances. I hope you realize the risk I'm taking, talking to you about all this.
Have no fear. We understand. What was this operation?
An attack. A lightning strike on a caravan from the Bridge Alliance.
Marvelous. A company that behaves like back alley bandits.
I know. It really shakes up the honor code. The regiment is made up of young recruits, carefully chosen. Only the best make it through. The training is extremely arduous. And my guess is that Raina isn't the only one who's died from it. I know that they set up camp just outside the city, where the men live and train. But I'd be at a loss to tell you precisely where it's found. Sorry, Captain.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
This story is making me sick. Poor Raina. If I'd have known, I'd never have recruited him.
Tranquilo, tranquilo.
This isn't your doing. But these filthy phantoms, or whatever they are gonna have to settle the debt. Believe me.
You do realize that your own commander is certainly involved in this on some level. Outright clandestine operations could not have taken place without his approval.
That he's aware of the existence of the regiment, there is no doubt. That he approves of what they're doing. It wouldn't be the first head that didn't know what his hands were up to.
What do you wish to do now?
I'm gonna find the location of this camp. I have a few friends that can certainly help us. And when I know where to smoke out these bastards, I'll go and have a few fiery words. If you were of a mind to accompany me, 2 of us would not be too many to make sure they settle their debts.
Let me know when you discover where they are to be found.
You can count on me.
Ah, reputación con Kurt. Perfecto, y subimos de nivel, gente. Tenemos trampitas, aumenta la destrucción de armadura, perfecto. Y aquí aumenta el daño mágico que inflige la trampa de daño mágico. Armas de fuego, desequilibra aún más. Eso está bien. Hombre, que las municiones permite utilizar rifles en lugar de pistolas. Pues eso casi no me interesa. Hombre, pero daño mágico de las trampas. Esto está bien, porque si nos encontramos algún enemigo al que se le tenga que hacer daño mágico, pues no le vendría nada mal unas trampitas de esas. Gente, pues ya son 3 horas y media. Lo voy a dejar aquí. Muchísimas gracias a todos los que estuvieron aquí conmigo. Muchísimas gracias, Rick, por ese pedazo de host. Y bueno, nos vemos al rato para Dead by Daylight. No olviden pasarse por el canal de YouTube, Press Start. Los enlaces los encuentran tanto en mi canal de Twitch como en el canal de mi compañero, El Oscuro. Ahí lo encuentran como El Oscuro Press Start, todo junto. Ahí están los enlaces para nuestro canal de YouTube. Y gente, bueno, pues provecho, muy buena tarde o buena noche. Y nos vemos al ratito. Si gustan pasarse ahí en Dead by Daylight, son bienvenidos todos, ¿vale? Yo me despido de momento. Soy Berfumet39 y continuamos presionando Start. Bye bye.